Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to a quick edition of Sky Harbor Live. It is a rainy day here in the Valley of the Sun. We're getting some rain. It's kind of going to be a rare little stream. So we're going to be on for just a little bit. So I figured I would show you guys what the airport looks like during a rare monsoon storm. It's kind of peaceful. Hey Tim. Alrighty, so what is arriving this way? Let's see how long my service will hold, because I'm kind of in the dead zone of the airport. Every time I've been in this area, it hasn't gone too well, so. We have a UPS 767 coming in. It's a nice touchdown by the 767. And as you can see, right over here we have Arizona 1, which is an Arizona painted livery. And this is the most beautiful part when it rains. I love seeing the water move from the jet blast. Yeah, we're getting a bit of rain, so I initially was not going to stream today, but I figured I would show you guys what is going on. Because I feel like the rain actually makes it. I feel like the rain adds a bit of an element to these videos. Hey UAL, how are you, my friend? So yeah, we are in an area that is pretty synonymous with being a dead spot here at the airport for basically for live streaming. So let's see. I hope to God everything works. Yesterday we streamed for almost 3 hours without any issues. So I'm hoping that kind of continues. Alrighty, we got a little plane coming in. I believe this is actually a military plane. No, it isn't. We had a military Pilates take off because the Army is doing some training here, but for those of you that are joining us for the first time, welcome to our channel, or our community as I like to call it. We are Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor. We're plane spotters out of Arizona at Sky Harbor Airport. So right here we have a beautiful little A220 taxiing right now. It's a bit of a rainy day here, so we kind of feel like Seattle right now, guys. So remember, click that like and subscribe button. That does help me out quite a bit. We're almost at 3,000 subscribers. Crazy is we were actually at 1,000 maybe like 3 weeks ago when we started doing this. And also today is our month anniversary of our streams. So I want to thank each and every one of you for making them a success. let's watch a little baby take off. I think the air is a little bit more dense than usual, so you're going to see some really steep takeoffs. But anyways, I feel like yesterday we had a really good show. We all had fun. While Kate was away, we added some temporary moderators. Look at that water being kicked up from the runway. Some beautiful rainy spotting today, guys. As we watch this Delta come into frame. This Delta is actually going to Seattle. Maybe it's going to take the weather with it. But honestly, I don't mind this weather. We need it. Usually on this channel I complain about the heat. Today I'm not going to complain about it, the heat. I don't know if you guys heard that, but it sounded like a whale. And there goes the Delta off to Seattle. I believe it's a 3-hour flight. Arizona 1 is getting ready to be, it's being loaded up with snacks. Hopefully airplane-shaped snacks, because I like airplane-shaped snacks. Also, guys, if we look close to our logistics bay, looks like a 767 is about to depart, and I can slowly see an Amazon Prime Air 767 getting ready to depart. So we might see some heavies. For those of you that are joining us for the first time, I always give the spiel. Phoenix is not much of a heavy airport. Our primary service is done by Southwest and whatchamacallit, American Airlines. So typically we usually get 737s and basically A300 series. And this plane is actually headed to San Diego, that is taxiing right now. So I'm wondering if it's going to be taken off from the actual runway, or it might be empty. So let's take a look at it. But on this channel, you will see a lot of different things. Like you will see a lot of ground action. Like we have an A321 that's about to head to Boston, and then a little CRJ that's getting ready to go Salt Lake City. So let's take our attention over to those. So this is our Boston plane. Kate, we are not allowed to talk about luggage bay. We got in trouble for it. Somebody complained. I had a whole spiel yesterday, so we have to keep it PG here because people apparently get insensitive. We didn't say anything bad either. We did see her yesterday, but we kept our mouth shut. Because if we want to keep this channel going, let's not get in trouble. So the A321neo departing for Boston. And over there is Jeffrey Bezos' airline. No, it isn't, is it? And you can actually see the Arizona Cardinals 777 that is waiting. So a rainy day here at Sky Harbor. That looks like a little Ameri flight. It's a Brasilia. Pretty fun day so far, guys. And next up on the departures is a United Airlines 737. You guys can look up where it's headed, because if I look up, we're going to miss the initial rolling action. Unless I am faster than this plane. This plane is headed to Denver. It's a heavy one. He's using up most of the runway. And this Prime Air is headed to Chicago. But up next is an American Airlines A320 that is headed to Albuquerque. So let's watch this plane as it prepares to take off and do its takeoff roll. And there's the Prime Air 767. It's wild to see how quickly Bezos' companies are growing. Also, to all of our regulars that just came on, hello. Having a hard time monitoring the chat since it's kind of hectic here right now, so like I said earlier, it's not going to be a long stream. It might be like an hour stream, but I want to show you guys how it looks like here when it rains. The humidity is kind of wild, not gonna lie. I believe after this, the big heavy 767s are going to be departing. And the Southwest is off. Next up is Bezos Airlines. So let's hear this mighty engines roar on the 767. I love seeing these planes take off, man. These wide bodies are freaking amazing. Pretty nice takeoff by the Prime Air. It's a beautiful shot here. Off into the clouds. Our next plane is a little baby CRJ. I think this is the one that's headed to St. John's. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. It's headed to El Paso, and then it's our San Diego 767. And they're airborne. Alrighty, next up, it's the Fedex 767. We have a lot of birds here, I didn't realize that. The world on time. Ironically, they're always late. That white and purple is going to look good against those gray clouds. Perfect. You can actually see the humidity in the air today, guys. And up next, looks like a Delta Connect flight, possibly headed to Los Angeles. I know I don't even have to look this up because chances are it's headed to Los Angeles. And Arizona 1 seems to be getting ready to depart. I was right. Hope you guys are all having a good week. Remember to click that like button. It does help me a lot. It helps other plane spotters like you find this channel because YouTube thinks everybody likes it. Take off, little plane, come on. Off to LAX. This is one plane I'm excited to see push out. Arizona 1. Beautiful livery by Southwest. Thanks, Connie. Appreciate you. Honestly, what I want to do with this channel is we're going to turn it into a totally different channel. Like, I know there's other plane spotting channels, but here we're going to showcase ground stuff. We're going to showcase, like, look at this. Like, the guy cleaning the windshield. Ah! Sorry. I let go of the camera. But you can see that, like, I like these close-ups. So it's pretty neat, isn't it? You can see all the pre-checking. Sometimes I forget to lock my tripod, so that's why I made a weird noise. And then we're going to have a United 737-900 headed to LAX. It's the Evo Blue livery. He is about to taxi up. Rainy day with the luggage, the ground crew working hard. As you can see them. Yeah, it's extremely steamy. Arizona 1 is set to depart, but I think they're a little delayed right now. Also, from the looks of it, you know how I always tell you I have a favorite runway? Well, I think this plane actually might be landing on one of my favorite runways. Nice landing by the southwest. Yeah, it's a steamy day outside, guys. Like, I wear glasses and my glasses are pretty much starting to steam up. We had some rain hit earlier, so may have kind of screwed up some of the delays. So when he crosses, I think that's when the other 737 will come to life. So hopefully you guys are having a good day. I will try and stay on up until 5 o'clock Pacific time. David, yes, I am filming from the parking garage. Alrighty. So here comes the United that's headed to LAX with the Evo Blue. I dig the Evo Blue. I wasn't a fan earlier on, but I feel like now it's growing on me. And for those of you that are new, welcome to Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor. We're a plane spotting community out of Phoenix. Thank you for joining us. We're having a kind of a rainy day here in the Valley of the Sun, so I decided to go live. Alrighty guys, this is the star of the show today, Arizona 1. It is about to push back, so we're going to see a really beautiful livery. For those of you that are not familiar, Southwest Airlines has a bunch of special liveries, and they're painted in different states. We're going to get Tennessee 1, but currently Arizona 1 is here. This plane is actually going to be departing to Burbank. Then we have a little Pilatus from Boutique Air that's headed to Cortez, so let's take a look at that for a second. And when I see the people show up, I'll go back, but let's see this landing. Do you guys think he's going to nail it, or is he going to not nail it? I say nail it. Nailed it. Alrighty, the ground crew is making its way out. We're about to see Arizona 1 push out, guys. So if you guys collect photos of the special liveries, there you go. It's a specialist of liveries. We're going to lose them because I'm right next to a building. So Pretty neat, huh? Told you it's a beautiful livery. So up next we have a United Airlines 737-900. They're off to Houston. It's another Evo Blue 737-900 series. So that is the Evo Blue. Also keep in mind I am working by myself, so I really cannot monitor the chat as much. I will try my best to pay attention to you guys, but let's focus. And after this plane, we have a Mesa Airlines CRJ that's headed to Houston. So she's a heavy one. Oh my God, he used up every inch of that runway, guys. Wow, I've actually never seen him use up that much of the runway. And there's a beautiful shot of Arizona 1 taxiing out to its roll. Honestly, I'm still baffled how much runway that 737 used. Alrighty, so the Mesa Airlines painted livery CRJ operating for American Air is departing to Houston as well. That's a heavy plane. Yeah, that was a crazy takeoff, guys. I'm not gonna lie. There's our ground crew. Checking packages. So we're gonna wait for Arizona 1 while I check the chats and see what you guys are up to. One day we are going to be doing little switches of the mods, so stay tuned. If you check in enough times, we will make you a mod for the day. Deal? I promise. Remember, click that like. We have 193 people watching. Come on, smash it. Trust me, it helps me. We do have a super chat set up for my parking fund. So I come out here and I pay a ton of money for parking, so I'll show you guys my parking stubs. Our main focus is going to be Arizona 1, so that's why I'm like panned out so I can kind of relax for a minute. It is headed to Burbank, I believe. Burbank is always one of the more bumpy airports I've flown into. Every time I've flown in, it's felt like a freaking jump off of like a 15th floor building. This is actually going to look really nice against the gray backdrop of the clouds. Come on, take off, Mr. Southwest. Alrighty, he is airborne. And as you can hear, another Southwest is fully powered on right behind it. So much for wake turbulence. They're all using up a lot of the runway. Alrighty, more ground crew action. Woo! It is a hot one, boys and girls. Oh yeah, John Wayne Airport is wild. Like literally, I think certain airlines have policies of how you're supposed to like operate out of it, and it is wild. Also, look over there. We got some low-lying clouds. Actually, no, that's humidity. Let's watch a ground crew work. As they unhook the tow bar. That's a 737 MAX. You can tell by the cutouts on the engines. And also another 737 is being brought out of storage right now by the hard-working Southwest ground crew. There's the plane we focused on earlier. The engines on the MAX, look how beautiful they are, even though the aircraft is cursed. So fun day so far, guys. A lot of action for me wanting to be on just for a little bit. Also, in about 15 minutes, we have 2 MD-11s coming our way. That should be a really fun-filled day. So 2 MD-11s. Also, guys, I didn't realize, but this tug actually has the Arizona 1 livery on it as well. So how cool would it be to see the Arizona 1 livery plane being pulled by this tug? Wouldn't that be freaking awesome? I actually might make this my channel logo for next videos. Which nose gear door? 444. And there's the tail number, N444WN. So this is what separates us from other channels. I like to show you guys the little details, because whenever I look at stuff, I'll show you the stuff that I'm looking at. Also, here comes a little baby Embraer about to land. We're going to get a little Embraer takeoff too. Big difference from when I came on. You can tell the airport has kind of shown its calmness right now. Imagine flying the plane with your arm hanging outside. The guy probably would have a smoke if this was the 70s. Have a cigarette sticking out. Wouldn't that be awesome? Phoenix is a hub for Southwest and American Airlines. They're two of our bigger airlines here. I know you guys are asking about that. We used to be the home base for US Airways, and then US Airways and American Airlines merged. I believe US Airways bought American Airlines. So now we're just one of those medium-ranged airports that gets somewhat of nice action. I'm excited to see these Md11s. I don't know if you guys tuned in the last few times, but we've had the Md11 go around twice. And the last time was kind of scary because it was at the last moment. And over here, as you can take a look, we have a Fedex 767 crossing the runway right now. So you landed on the north side, runway 26. We're focused on runways 25 and 25 left. So in about, I would say, 12 minutes, we're going to see two big Md11s. Which makes it usually the earliest time of the show that we've seen the Md11s. And they're going to be placing this plane right in the gate where Arizona 1 was. So probably to make a hasty departure from Sky Harbor Airport. So it makes it really fun. And for those of you that are new on the channel, welcome to our community. We are Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor. We're based out of Phoenix, Arizona. And the 737 MAX that we actually were looking at earlier, that is actually headed to Houston. That is our third plane that's headed to Houston. I didn't realize we were that big of a Houston hub here. Also guys, I will try my best to monitor the chat as I tell you. Look at those, the reflections from the water. our money right now. Alrighty, our max is getting to the approach for the takeoff. It's getting to the taxi for clearance. And once he is cleared, you'll be rocketing out of here, I think. Alright guys, if you're Suns fans, you can rejoice. Robert Sarver is selling the team. He's basically said some terrible things, and as a result he's being forced to sell the team, and honestly it might be a good thing for the Suns. I don't think he was a good person. I met him a few times, I worked for him a few times, and he was not the nicest person when we did work for him. So karma eventually gets you, people. Oh, also check this out. We do have a SkyTrain. That is our SkyTrain. Alrighty, let's check what my friends are saying. Hopefully you guys are having a lovely Wednesday. Are you guys shocked that I actually went live today? Thanks, Buck. Tyson, you're a Jazz fan? I am sorry, man. But honestly, you guys hosed the Timberwolves. I don't understand why the Timberwolves gave you so many picks for Rudy Gobert. Like, Jesus. Congratulations. Like, Mikhail is freaking genius, not gonna lie. Alrighty, let's see, what is this plane that is approaching? So this plane is off to Santa Ana. We were actually talking about how that airport has like such strict noise ordinances. Also, I don't know if the rumors are true, but I did hear that Santa Monica Airport is going to be shut down, which is kind of sad. The people are complaining that they live next to an airport. Like, bro, that was in a disclosure. Probably some people headed to Disneyland to surprise their kids. I've been to Disneyland a few times. Overcrowded and very expensive. The churros are delicious. And I lost my hat on Splash Mountain. Found it like 2 days later. They were laughing at me. But I probably shouldn't have had my hat on Splash Mountain anyway. Alrighty, what is that? That looks like a little JSX. It's a JSX Embraer. This plane probably used to fly for United back in the day. The JSX is such a quirky airline. Like, you literally don't have to go through security. You just literally show up and board your flight. At least here in Phoenix. It's a chill way to fly, but they've gotten kind of pricey, not gonna lie. Because that guy approves with his horn. And here is one of our first big boys coming in. I almost missed it. So here come the heavies. After this, we're going to have a couple of MD-11s make their ways in. This looks like a UPS A300 coming in. I know we all lose our bananas when we see these. Everyone on the stream loves seeing them take off. Nice touchdown by the UPS. And up next should be an MD-11. And there's the Southwest poop truck. They usually remove all the, I believe, all the sewage from the plane. What'd you guys think of the landing by the A300? What do you think? Wildlife, I think is just, that's what they kind of market themselves on. It's a smaller airline. You literally just show up, and once you show up to the airline, you literally just step in. So up next for our landing is going to be a Fedex Air Md11. It's a 30-year-old Md11, and then UPS Md11, which is 29 years old. So those are the big birds coming in. Let's see if I can catch them in the sky, and then I'm going to try and hop off my little area. So there's our first big bird of the day. Such a big plane. We're getting spoiled on this runway. 2 big MDs after an A300. And up next is a UPS Airlines Md11 that we can see getting on the final approach. Also, I believe they're doing some work on this plane, or might be getting ready to depart. I know they are doing some training here in the valley, the Army is. The MD series or DC series jet is one of my favorite airplanes. Another nice landing, guys. There's the first MD. Whew. Guys, it is humid here today. Jesus. Hi, Josephine. Welcome back, ma'am. That's awesome that all of our regulars are here. Hopefully you're having a good day, Josephine. We have an Alaskan Airlines Boeing 737-800 that's going to be departing for Seattle. So let's see that plane. Gonna get photobombed by the Md11 that we love. Correction, that I love. I don't know if you guys love the plane. Yay for Sky Harbor. I really wonder what they're doing to that plane over there. Looks like some engine work. I'm not complaining. Maybe he'll take off. It'll be a good one. Thanks, Josephine. Hey, Skyber, it is at, sorry, OZ Mick. It's in Phoenix, Arizona. Also, guys, I am extremely sweaty, so this is how humid it is here in the valley. So, the humidity is no joke. Like, I'm drenched right now. I just wanted to show you. I'm gonna drink some water in a second, guys. Oh, he is tilting. Okay, he's better now. And over there we have a little Cessna Citation. It looks like it is a Citation. Nice landing by the Cessna. Actually, let's see if we can see the flight crew. I'll lock you guys in on the flight crew while I drink water. Oh, I'm excited to drink this water, guys. Hi Dega, welcome in. All right, let's see. I am seeing something pop up on the horizon. What could it be? What plane is it? It's a Frontier Humanity livery coming in. So let's go take a look at the Humanity livery from Frontier Airlines. I don't know what I clicked, but apparently it wasn't the right thing. Manatees are such gentle creatures. They call them mermaids. Yesterday we talked about chipmunks. Today we're talking about mermaids. I think they're native to Florida. Problem is, they're so friendly, the boaters tend to strike them a lot. They're so cute though. Whew. So not much action right now, guys. Looks like we are going to get another plane that's going to be landing on my favorite runway, which is runway 25 right. And it is a Boeing 737 MAX coming in from Hawaii. So let's see how well I could track this plane. My parents are actually coming back from Hawaii tomorrow. They had a nice 10-day vacation. They deserved it. My mom had some health issues earlier. She had like kidney issues. So now it's kind of nice that she was able to go enjoy the ocean, which she likes. Kidney stones are no joke, guys. Drink water so you don't get kidney stones and get yourself looked at. And look what showed up. It's an A300. A wild A300 approaches. And looks like we have a United Airlines A320. Chances are this plane is departing to Denver. Yes, it is. So United has a very small presence here in the valley, but it seems like most of their planes fly either to Houston or Denver. I think this is going to be a very, very fast departure. So the Frontier has now officially left the runway, and I think he probably just got the go-ahead right now. Yep, Frontier is 100% off the runway. Maybe one day Kate will be inside the cockpit and we'll be filming her as she takes off. There you go, little dude. He's off. And United is off, probably to visit an overpaid Russell Wilson in Denver. And in traditional fashion, the Southwest is going like 6,000 miles an hour on the taxiway. Little SkyWest Embraer departing. The Southwest is going to turn into the general area. See ya, cool cat. Have a good night, man. Alright, we have another Frontier that is coming in for a landing. Sorry guys, I'm not being able to monitor the chat as much because I'm focusing on the camera movements. I promise I'm usually better at this. Alrighty, so let's watch an American Airlines 737 takeoff. Better yet, it's a 737 MAX. Chances are it's probably headed to JFK or somewhere. And there's our modem. This is what's keeping the show going. Oh boy, guys, this humidity is killing me. I know I said I wouldn't complain about it, but Jesus, it's not the best, not gonna lie. Alrighty, let's get some ground action of the hardworking men and women down there. They're about to remove the bar. We should be getting some rain very shortly, guys. 79 degrees here with 81% humidity. For those of you that are European, it's 26 degrees with 86% humidity. So, it's a pretty freaking humid day here at Sky Harbor today. And we have a Delta A321 that's about to depart for Minneapolis. And here's our Minneapolis bound plane. It's also kind of cool knowing that a bunch of my friends just started their aviation careers. A few of them are at orientation with Southwest, so that kind of makes me really happy and proud of them, to be honest. We have a little surf air. And up next for landing looks like a little Delta Connect. Sorry, fast span, as we get to the Delta. So hopefully you guys are having a good day. I know I say it a lot, but I know they used to serve this route with a 757 and a 767, but I haven't seen those in a while. And they're off to Minneapolis, my friends. Oh, I need a little bit of a break. We have a little Surf Air that's going to be headed to Sholo, and then there's another Pilatus that's about to depart. So let's take our eyes off of the ground crew for a second. Going to this plane, I think it's wheels up. So this is what separates Kayak Harbor from other airports. We get military, we get commercial, we get all sorts of stuff coming in. We even get these little tiny wee babies, as I call them. He's not that heavy, so he should take off soon, unless he decides to be a 737. And I would expect him to turn very quickly to cross the pattern. I guess not, he's pretty heavy. And up next is a Southwest 737 off to Portland. It's their old livery, their copper, whatever it's called, copper something livery. It's a beautiful livery, but I think it's aged severely. We have a roll for takeoff. He hugged every second of that. Oh man. Sweet, guys. Now let's see this little plane take off. He is next on deck. This beach. I believe it's a King Air. Correct me if I'm wrong. He should be departing any second, so let's see. Let me take a look at the time, and I'll let you know how much longer I'll be on, because I gotta go do some stuff. Gotta be an adult. I gotta do adult things like go to Costco, and yeah, I gotta go to Costco actually. I'm running really, really low on groceries. Also, last night I fell asleep at like 7:30. It's like the earliest I've ever fallen asleep. He's up fast, look at that. He's out of there. But yeah, I gotta buy some like groceries and stuff because I'm like running low on everything. Like last night, I basically just ate a pear and I went to bed. Woo. Thank you guys. Yeah, honestly, like that's one place I would love to freaking work for, to be honest. Costco looks legit. I would eat all the snacks. That's the problem. Oh man, hold on guys, I need water. Like literally, I am sweating cats right now, to be honest. Is that even a saying, sweating cats? I don't know what the saying is. Well, I don't know why the hell I said I'm sweating cats. I don't understand why. What is this saying when you're like sweating? Like I don't understand. Listen, I don't get this slang. Oh, look over there. That's kind of cool. You can see how humid it is. I think that's either humidity or low fog that's laying in the valley. Crazy, huh? We have an American Airlines 737. Departing for Reno. We We have a landing and now we're gonna have a takeoff. Which one looks nicer, Southwest or American? Well, I'm glad early in the show we got a couple of MDs coming in. Adding some wide bodies to a show is always the best option. Woo! The humidity is not my friend today, guys. I will actually be closing the show very shortly, guys. I'm sweating a lot, guys. But, oh. Do any of you guys play fantasy football? My fantasy football team had a 3% chance of winning, and guess what happened? I won. And I drafted a team that basically is like the biggest joke. And I see a Delta Airlines 737 starting up. I believe this plane is actually probably headed to Salt Lake City, because that's typically where the plane heads. Yep, Salt Lake City. As you can see, this is kind of like becoming a busy day for Southwest. I don't know what gates we're at. So that's cool. The Mesa Airlines decides to cut everybody. So let's get this next cluster of planes, the Delta taken off, and I may call it a day, guys. Also, this morning I forgot to put deodorant when I left home, so I'm probably starting to not smell so fresh. I think I was in such a rush, but luckily I didn't get that stinky. But right now, after the sweat, I'll probably get very stinky, because I'm gonna smell like a man, like Eastern European man. I don't know, that's very random. And here's our Salt Lake City plane. This route used to be, oh, they're racing. Southwest ain't got time. Look at that. Go, go, go. Who wins? Who wins? Let's go. Dang, Southwest lost the race, guys. Probably because he's gonna pull in here. That's not very Vin Diesel of you, Southwest pilot. Oh, dude, I used to street race a lot. I had to remove a lot of them. I had a video where I was doing 145 miles an hour on the 51 freeway. I've actually had this YouTube since 2006. So don't go all cancel culture on me. 2006 Slavin is a totally different animal. I never said anything bad. Let's wait for our Salt Lake City plane to get on. Alrighty, so here's the plane that is headed to Salt Lake City. Woo! Let's get this bad boy up in the air. I didn't even have my trusty Gatorade today. But we do have JSX about to take off, so that's gonna be nice. I think all this jet fuel is starting to give me a headache. Man, these are all very heavy takeoffs. Or maybe because I'm so far back that it appears heavy, but it isn't. And here come the JSX flights. I know a lot of you guys always ask to see JSX. Well, on one rare occasion we can actually see a JSX plane take off. I'm good, thank you. Nah, gotta go to Costco later. How's your recruitment event?
It was awesome. Oh my gosh, it was so great breaking it out.
Where are you guys at right now?
Then I can see it. I can see Russia from your nose. Yeah, so it's right across from the Buttes.
So what's the hotel's name?
Homewood Suites. It's nothing special, but it's like exactly.
So Envoy Airlines is having a they're having a recruitment event. If you guys are looking to apply for pilot jobs, go apply. They're looking for good people. Don't work for Mesa Airlines. They're evil. They pay you more, but they're evil. Just kidding. I probably shouldn't say anything in case I do want to work for an airline. I am burning bridges right before I even get my Part 61. I'm going to come interview with the mustache. Hello! It's like you're the same person. JSX. What are people saying? Let's see what people are saying. I think it's a E135. It's a 145 long range. It used to fly for United. No, they still haven't updated United. It's so humid out here. I feel disgustingly sweaty.
It feels like Texas.
My nail broke. It hurts.
Yeah.
I know. I was flexing and I was like, ah, my nail broke. No game. All right, you guys want to hear the most terrible dad joke? So walk up to some people and say, hey, do you guys know a good vet? And when they say, yeah, what do you need it for? So walk up to them and flex and say, because my pythons are really sick. And then they're going to get really mad at you. Get it? Shut up, Southwest. Turn down your engines. So this is the Southwest that lost the race to the Delta Airlines plane, so he should be ashamed. So here's a joke. So basically, you ask people if they are seen a vet, and if they say, do you guys have a vet that you would recommend? If they say, for what type of animal? Say a python because they're sick. And you flex, and then you'll get like, you'll get put in timeout by anybody.
It's actually the funniest. I might use that one tonight.
Are you going to? Alrighty. Hey look, it's a little baby landing. Apparently the camera decided it doesn't want to see the little baby. Oh, it's that little catfish plane. What is it called? It's the Italian catfish plane. It starts with a P, I don't know the name. All right, let's get a few more planes. And we have to go to Costco. We're getting some wind here, guys, so I'm actually half sweaty. So let's wait for this plane to move, and I'm gonna drink some water while it moves. Man, it was such a busy day. Yeah.
What are the days when y'all would get free food?
Oh, never. Alrighty. So here comes the striped plane, as I call it. It has a stripe on it. Costco is awesome. Yeah, whatever the guy says, it's Biagio or whatever. It looks like a catfish, that plane does. See ya, good seeing you. You want some stickers for the pilots? Sorry guys, I had to give some stickers away to some pilots. Listen, I'm dealing with when people come and say hi, I have to say hi to them. So apologize, but I'm not going to be able to get every takeoff. And just like that, I'm out of my special stickers. Alrighty guys, special livery alert, special livery alert. We have Colorado 1 coming in for a landing. So we started off with Arizona 1, we see Colorado 1 right now. And then we have an A321 departing as well. So I'm going to order some swag now, guys. I'm thinking of maybe making a shirt. Would anybody be interested in purchasing a shirt for a small donation? I think I can print them for like $6 each. And I'll probably maybe sell them for like 12 bucks. Or maybe even, yeah, 12 bucks probably. And there's a lovely Colorado 1 livery. I'll figure out how we can launch a store, and then trust me, you guys see my logo up there? I think I'm going to create something cool. We're going to do something unique, like Phoenix related. I hear beeping. But also guys, thank you so much for joining me today. This was kind of an unexpected live stream. I wasn't planning on being live today, but then it started raining and I figured might as well show my friends what Phoenix looks like in the rain. Nice takeoff. Colorado 1 is coming into the taxiway. Well, boys and girls, it's kind of been a fun-filled day. Oh my God, what did I click on my stomach? Not my stomach, on my... In my pocket, I was clicking stuff on the phone. Uh-oh. Hopefully I didn't ban anybody. Sorry. And that is the roar of a CRJ that's about to take off. It's a Mesa Airlines CRJ. So there she is. Sweet. Alright guys, let's see what else is coming up, what we have coming this way, and if I can get something cool coming in, that might be our last plane coming in. And we'll end it with a CRJ 100 that's coming in from Hermosillo. It's called Aeronaves TSM. It's like a transportation one. So let's see. That plane is coming this way in a minute. So it was a fun and unexpected stream, guys. Hey Tony, you caught us near the end of this, so I have to go be an adult and buy stuff at Costco, which apparently many of our fans here have worked at. You land at 16:30 tomorrow, Kevin. If I'm out here, I will film you, Mr. Halucha. But overall, I would say it was a good show. I found a really good location where we could chill. So as we wait here for what looks like maybe a pickup in action, let's talk about snacks. What's your favorite snack? I like rice pudding. Rice pudding is delicious. But also quesadillas, but I'm also lactose intolerant. So it's a lose-lose for me. Rice pudding is delicious. Red shirt guy. But we can't say certain things because Tony and I got in trouble. There's the baggage being carefully handled. Also, we are on Instagram and TikTok. You guys can click the link and follow us in the description box. And we do have a super chat set up for parking fees because my parking is starting to look like this. I come here so much. See, they all add up. So it's like, let's see. So it's like $16, then you get like your typical $8 ones. A couple of $4 ones when I've switched places. But on typical average, it's like 16. Oh, here we go. Here's the CRJ 100 coming from Mexico. Nice landing by the CRJ. Alright guys, so this might be the final plane. And then we'll get some luggage. Oh wow, the temperature just dropped like 5 degrees, not even kidding you. It is raining. It is starting to rain, guys. So on Friday, I'm debating it might be either a morning show or a night show. If it's a morning show, I may bring breakfast burritos. If it's a night show, I'll bring pizza. Alrighty, so let's watch them work on this plane for a second. I really think we might be getting the world's ugliest plane coming in right now. Here we go. It's an American flight coming from Albuquerque. So whoever gave $10, Tony or whoever it is, thank you very much. It's going to help me for the parking. Greatly appreciated. You pretty much just paid for the whole show. You are the true MVP. Nice landing. Good job, Ameriflight. But anyways, guys, let me just double check the chat, make sure I didn't ignore anybody that is a regular or any of you that have questions. Hey Josh, thanks dude. You removed Nabila. Hey Josh, I found the stupidest thing on this, on the DJI Avata. I hate where they put the memory cards holder. It is the dumbest thing ever. Let me show you guys. Actually, I'm too lazy to show you. Alrighty guys, so I think I may call it a day. I gotta go do some shopping. So thank you everybody for joining us. I appreciate you. Rewatch the episode whenever you get an opportunity. We got some really nice planes coming in. We had a couple of MD-11s coming in. And also want to remind you, be kind to everybody, never go to bed angry, tell your loved ones you love them. And typically what I tell everybody. So you guys have a wonderful evening and thank you for joining us. Appreciate all of you. See ya everybody that's saying bye before I shut it off. See ya Tony, see ya Isaac, see ya Nabila, see ya everybody. Special thanks to Kate for joining us. Special thanks to the paintball guy, Josh.